Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the tea. So, today we're talking about Meagan Good, and she shares why she decided to address the skin bleaching rumors.
Yeah.
Megan, if you don't mind, can we talk a little bit about the skin bleaching
Sure.
thing? I have a question for you about that. What made you want to speak out and even address the rumors about it? Because normally I don't, you wouldn't. You would just let people say whatever they want to say. But
Right.
what made you want to address them?
You know, it broke my heart to think that there's little girls seeing this commentary and thinking it's true.
Right.
It broke my heart that in a season when you have young Black men and women being murdered everywhere, that someone would think for 1 second that I don't love my Black skin.
Right.
That bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
And when it all first happened, it was extremely traumatic because I had went to this woman for like a scar removal, like a dog bite on my leg, and she said, try my product. I think you have a little sun damage on your forehead. And I said, no, that's okay. That's like natural contour, girl. It's great. It's fine, And it was something that did bother me a little bit, but I was like, it's fine. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And I used her anti-aging products, and they were phenomenal. So I was like, oh, she's the truth.
Right.
And after I used her product, her anti-aging product, I did find out that she was unlicensed. But I didn't think it was a big deal because I'd already used her products and I felt good about it. Then, when she said, let me fix the sun damage, I'm like, okay, well, now I trust her. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I start using it. And, someone had asked the other day, it was like, well, if it was just on your forehead, then why your whole face? Because she said everything needed to be even. So just use it, wash with it, whole face. And as I saw myself getting lighter, I started freaking out. And I said, what's going on? And she said, oh, no, it's just going to lift the damage first, and then everything will come back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I saw myself getting lighter. And I was like, what is happening?
Right.
And she's like, oh, color will come back. And I'm like, well, when is it going to come back? And she's like, it'll come back soon, I promise. Cut to, it's 2 months down the line. My skin's not coming back. I'm freaking out. Devon's starting to freak out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I booked this TV show. And I go to New York to film the TV show. I'm feeling so insecure and just not liking the way I look. And then those pictures happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, basically like, this needs to be fixed now. Like,
right.
I have to be on TV. Like, so she was like, we use this serum, you put it on for 15 minutes every other day and your color will come back immediately. And I'm like, why didn't you tell me that to begin with? So I did it, but I used it for 30 minutes.
Oh.
The serum attached to my face and wouldn't come off.
Oh.
And as I washed it and scrubbed, I had flesh on my face where my skin had ripped off.
Wow.
And my face was scarred, and that's when the picture happened, is because I had to wear so much makeup to cover the scabbing. Right. But basically, even after that, it just was a nightmare. And I started going to a dermatologist, Dr. Pearl Grimes, who fixed me. And again, I'm still, 20% away from where I want to be. But, I'm on the road to recovery, and it is what it is. But the biggest thing was like, I just didn't feel, I didn't want to address it because I didn't want to give it life, and I just wanted to move on with my life. But it's hard for me not to when colorism is such a big thing and self-love is such a big thing.
Right.
And with everything that's happening around us, I love myself a lot. And I love my brown skin a lot.
And your skin do look beautiful. Can I just say, I mean, like, and the fact that you went through all of that, nobody knew that part, you know what I mean? So you were going through that and people are saying something completely different. I know that.
Yeah, it got under my skin a little bit, but what I realized is while I was in it, I couldn't defend myself because I looked crazy. And I had to just sit with it and just be okay with some people are going to think what they're going to think. And what I realized was, like, my prayer was, after I had gotten married and I dealt with a lot of the church folk thing, my prayer for the last couple of years had been like, Lord, deliver me from caring about what people think about me. And I know, like, in the Bible it says if you need to correct something, you should. Yeah. But if you don't need to, at a certain point, it's like you just got to let it go and let it be. And so I had been praying about that. And what I realized was, I was like, you didn't make this happen, but you allowed it to happen. And there's an opportunity for me here to grow in this space because I have no control. I can't defend myself. There's nothing I can do. So I have to get to a place of just being like, oh, well, they're going to think what they're going to think, you know? And finding the balance of that. So that's why for a long time I didn't say anything. And when the other day I did, it was less for me as much as it's for, I don't want the babies thinking that, you know, I want them to love themselves. And I don't want to be someone that appears to be an example out there saying that that's okay.
Right.
You know?
Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.